Now, ODM held a 3-day retreat without Oburu Odinga. I remember Simba Arati read Oburu's speech. And in the process, CS Mbadi decided to explode on the Odingas, stating that ODM is not the Odinga's party. Rather, they need to have a unified ODM in order to actually gain from it. Why do you think Mbadi actually exploded on specifically Ruth Odinga, the sister of the late Raila Odinga? He clearly states Ruth, being the sister of the party leader, does not give her the audacity to actually order them around. Can we listen to Mbadi's speech?
My view is that we need to be clear. We need to be sure. How many soldiers are here? How many soldiers are here? Northeastern have been supporting ODM. We have 2 governors today from Northeastern province in ODM, out of 3. This is a national party. ODM does not belong to the Luo community. It does not belong to one community. In fact, ODM does not belong to Siaya, where we have senator trying to fight with the governor. Governor trying to fight the Senate. It does not belong to a family. You know, we have a party where someone, because she's sister of a party leader, she thinks she can also order us around. You cannot. We have supported this party. I know Baba has been a very solid leader. We must now manage the transition. Baba is no more. This is post-Raila era. We must be candid, we must be forthright, and we must chart our way forward. You cannot keep us back. Baba said this. Baba did not say this. Where is that Baba now to give us the evidence whether he said or he did not say? He's not there anymore. It's 6 months. Baba did a lot for us. But we also fought for Baba. So if you are Baba's sister, please respect us. If it were not for us, Baba would not be the person he was by the time he was dying. You must know it is your brother who is the party leader. You must know Gladys Wanga is the chairman. You must remember Simba Arati is the deputy party leader. You must know Abdul Somad is the deputy party leader. Hii maneno ya kubembelezana mutaharibu hii chama. And I am speaking to you with love. Without this party, you are weakened. Let us remain the way we were. This party, if it is strong, many of you will come back to parliament. Many of you will win back their seats. With a weaker party, it is harder, it is more difficult.
Now, welcome back to our channel. Press that subscribe button for more news bulletins on Royal News, the channel where you get all your trending bulletins. Today, we are discussing about Cabinet Secretary Mbadi and why he ruthlessly exploded, attacking none other than the late Raila Odinga's sister in the ODM party after a 3-day meeting in Mombasa in the absence of none other than Oburu Odinga party leader. Why do you think he actually addressed Ruth Odinga? Is it because Ruth Odinga has been trying to bring together the party, the division in ODM? We know we have the Linda Mwananchi rally and we have the Linda Tumbo group. Is it because Ruth Odinga feels she has the power as an Odinga? Or rather, the ODM leaders, have they sat and discussed all this so that Mbadi can actually explode on Ruth Odinga? Why the explosion? Why the fury? I'm thinking if we had at least Winnie Odinga in this grip of the ODM panels, then a little bit order would be restored. But ODM has always been having wrangles since the death of Raila Odinga. You have clearly heard Mbadi's speech. He is lecturing properly. You know, Raila is not here. It's now 6 months. And I find it somehow rude. Raila is not here. We need to adapt the post situation after the post burial of Raila with the incoming Oburu Odinga. But Oburu Odinga is not in position to actually hold ODM together as one. Someone is trying to control Oburu, and probably the sister has seen if I try to intervene, I can actually give much more support. Ebu, tell me there on the comment section, do you think ODM is actually a family party, or ODM is a party that belongs to the people? Because right now, we are seeing the Luyas also trying to drift away from the ODM after all these political wrangles that are going on with Sifuna and the Linda Mwananchi rally breaking away. Definitely they will go support one of their own. So ODM might as well remain as one tribe's political party. Rather, what do you think? What's your take? Well, before we continue, I'd like to thank all our diehard supporters for endlessly supporting our channel. We wouldn't be where we are without your endless support. And if it's your first time to listen in, press your subscribe button and ring your notification bell so that you can be fast to receive our bulletins once we upload them. Now back to politics. Mbadi exploding on none other than Ruth Odinga. Is Ruth Odinga ordering the officials around? Do they need that recognition? We know how Wanga behaves. Probably Ruth Odinga and Wanga are not on the same side. What do you think? What is the ongoing wrangle in ODM? And will they ever manage to solve their own battles, the division, the intensified tension within ODM after Raila's death? Oburu has failed to provide the managing power as a party leader. You see, Mbadi was actually accusing, it's not about the senator and the governor of Siaya trying to battle. He's definitely talking about Orengo and Oburu. You understand? They have turned ODM into personal wrangles. Probably it's actually a personal explosion, because I don't really see a very sensible reason why Mbadi would explode. But we have Orengo and Oburu, definitely. It could be a grudge coming from somewhere, right? And now, do you think ODM needs to elect a party leader at this juncture replacing Oburu Odinga? Now, Ruth Odinga responded, and I'm going to read the message, okay? My message to John Mbadi: the Odinga's history is littered with sacrifice, not entitlement, okay? On the 4th of May, I attended an ODM party retreat in Mombasa that brought together various party organs. Among these who attended were 3 out of 5 cabinet secretaries who were reportedly seconded to government by the party as the experts to help in running President William Ruto's government. Okay, I attended this largely Linda group function because, like I have stated previously, I am neither Linda Mwananchi rally or Linda ground. I am for a one united ODM party, exactly what Raila Odinga left behind. I have not given up yet, and I am not about to do so. I was surprised that when the Treasury Cabinet Secretary and immediate former ODM chair John Mbadi rose to speak, he chose to attack me. As an Odinga, he said ODM party does not belong to the Odingas. That is not a property of the family, and therefore nobody should feel entitled. Have you heard up to there? That Mbadi was actually attacking Odinga. Okay, I think the explosion of Mbadi is actually because of the division in ODM, with Orengo taking up with the Sifuna movement. And how will ODM benefit with their continuous wrangles? Do you think come 2027 ODM will have sorted out their internal differences? Don't you think Mbadi was actually kind of disrespectful? He says Raila Odinga is already dead, and buried actually, and even if he was alive, he wouldn't do much because he, Mbadi, and others have heavily invested in the ODM as a party. Well, people feeling entitled to this ODM party, I don't know how much further this will go. I say this was a personal attack because I looked around and I was the only Odinga in the room. My brother, the party leader, Dr. Oburu Odinga, did not attend the 3-day treat, okay? Let me add there onset for the avoidance of doubt. Deal with the primarily issue of the able leadership of Dr. Oburu. I have enormously respected and admired for my elder brother, Dr. Oburu Odinga. I have known him all my childhood. Okay, so she was actually defending herself. I will not read everything. Okay, back to Mbadi's question. I could let this pass because in politics, you exactly expect anything, anytime for any quarter. But I was worried that if someone like Mbadi can choose to demonize the Odinga's name and what Odinga stood for and still do, what could anyone else think of us? Guys, could this be a personal grudge? Or rather, what do you think is actually going on in ODM? Yes, a personal feud somewhere, right? But this is an Odinga's legacy. It is actually Raila's legacy. And I don't know why this feud. Do you think if Winnie Odinga was actually involved, if she was given a deputy position, it could actually help solve something, right? I don't know how you guys take it, but for me, it is a personal feud. Probably a personal feud. But well, guys, what do you think about the ODM as a political party? Is it going to unify come 2027, and will they have any order and rule out the tension? Because without unity, definitely they are going to lose out. We cannot negotiate with a broken ODM. Remember, Sifuna, Babu Owino, James Orengo already broke away from this party, definitely with the announcement of Orengo as party leader. It only means they are strategized. They are soon to establish their own party. Okay, and they will follow what Raila stated. They probably will field a presidential candidate, and this presidential candidate will definitely be the party leader, who is going to be James Orengo or something like that. Or what do you think? Well, guys, leave me your views there on the comments section. What do you think about ODM's feud and their continuous wrangles? Are they going to benefit come 2027 on the room for negotiation? Will they have any chance of it with a divided ODM? This division has been going on for months, and I don't think Sifuna, Babu Owino, Orengo are yet to come to terms and come back to ODM. What do you think? Will Babu Owino, Sifuna, and Orengo rejoin the ODM to make it one? And why was Mbadi actually attacking Ruth Odinga? Well, leave me their views on the comments section. Follow me for more updates. JD Ishmaels.